While it rained last night, it is a different kind of precipitation right now, and it is my favorite kind of weather. I love fog. I think it's cool and eerie. You lose your visibility. It gives a whole different spin on wherever you are. Slept well, listening to the sounds of the waves. I'm here for one more day, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'm gonna make some soup for breakfast.
After I eat, the fog lifts and I prepare to make a stop at my next destination, a day visit in the next town over. Thankfully, the weather starts to turn for the better. I'm heading into the border town of Sault Ste. Marie, also known as the Sioux. Yes, that's how it's pronounced. The word Sioux is derived from Old French meaning leap or jump, similar to somersault in English. The city lies on the St. Mary's River, a stretch of rapids and locks that connects Lake Huron with Lake Superior. The name Sault Ste. Marie means St. Mary's Falls in Old French. This stretch of water is the last step into the Great Lakes, where the passage here opens up trade and commerce to the vast inner reaches of North America's interior. And I'll be honest, the Sioux really doesn't have much to offer other than a few museums. Due to the vastness of Canada, there had to be something here that acts as an overnight point for those looking to cross the continent. The city is more or less an overnight stop for Trans-Canada crossings, for both land and sea. Back in the days of the fur trade, this city was much more important. For a long time, the Sioux was the last big trading post on the way into North America. Before that, the Ojibwe inhabited this area, knowing full well the value of the geography. When France lost Canada to Great Britain during the 7 Years' War in 1763, there were still many French living here. French-speaking Ontarians continue to live in old cities like this going into today. The city actually straddles both sides of the river, with the same name on each side. The Michigan side of Sault Ste. Marie is smaller, and you can see it from this overhead view at night. After the US gained independence, it wasn't quite clear which country owned the Sioux outpost because it was so far away from everything in a marginal, depopulated region. It took the War of 1812 to finally establish the border here, and the city was split in two, with both sides sharing the same name.
I am in Sault Ste. Marie, and behind me you will also see Sault Ste. Marie. Behind me actually is the United States. This is the closest I've been to the States since I left a week ago. You can actually see the bridge that ties Michigan to Ontario. There's a US flag right there. This is actually a very important spot to the natives as well. I believe, whitefish Ojibwe. They'd use this as a fishing grounds and as a burial ground as well. For National Indigenous Day or the First Nations Day, there was a lot of fireworks that were heard when I was at White Lake from the reservation across the lake. And coming here I could see that there was remnants of fireworks all over the ground in this certain spot. So they were definitely having a little celebration on this island here too.
Built in 1885, the Sioux locks are the busiest lock system in the world by cargo tonnage. The reason it's so heavy is 100% of the iron ore of the United States passes through these locks annually. The iron ranges of Minnesota and the Ute ship through Lake Superior only. For this reason, during World War II, this passage was seen as a major choke point, and the US and Canada took measures to beef up security here. After the Nazis occupied Norway, it was found that it's the same distance from Norway to the Sioux locks as it is from Norway to New York. The steel of the Northwoods helped win the war, and all of it had to pass through the Sioux logs. If you're interested in knowing more about Minnesota's Iron Range, I have 4 episodes on it from last season. It takes 9 hours for a ship to pass through here, and there are no tolls or costs to do so. They lift boats just over 20 feet, or 7 meters, from Lake Huron up into Lake Superior.
After speaking with the girls at the gatehouse twice, they had all suggested that I go to Burger Don as a place to eat. I am starving. I've been eating, camping food in small amounts over the course of the whole day, so it'll be good to get a nice big meal in. And then I'll probably jump into the lake to wash up and then end today up. Tomorrow I'm going to see how far I can push it, hopefully, maybe, all the way to Bruce Peninsula. Maybe in one day. I'll have to get up early and go to bed early. We'll find out.